Guys, it's Michelle McCosh and we are live at 5. Just trying to find us on YouTube. Okay, there we are on YouTube. Hi, Chantel. Hi, Jan. Hi, Leslie. That's interesting because there's 4 of you on YouTube and it says on my computer 2 viewers. Very weird. Hi, Jill. I still have 2 viewers over there and now 5 of you on YouTube, so who knows. I'll just leave that up until they start appearing. Hi, Vicky, on the computer. Let's see. Let's just move that around over there, out of the way. Hi, Michelle. Okay, so today was Seth Apter's release, and I'm going to use one of these today. But also, before I forget, Arden's new collection is up on the website for pre-order. It is shipping and will be here next week. Along with that Arden release is a matching set of Lindy's Stamp Gang. Showing 8 on your end? That's very weird. Because now you guys just started showing up on my computer and I've got 13, so who knows what's going on. Weird day. Okay, let me cancel out of that. So anyway, there's a custom set of Lindy's Stamp Gang colors. I forget what the name is. Let me see if I can look that up really quickly for you. The collection is called Laurel Grove, if I remember. And there is a magical shaker set, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors in there that coordinate with the papers. So if you like Arden, you could maybe want to get the Lindy Stamp Gang as well. So that being said, Seth's new release. You know, Seth's into mark making and background stamps, and I had a good idea when I saw these when they came in yesterday. But here's EM 143. I'll hold it up closer maybe. There you go. EM 143, EM 138, EM 137. Now Seth said this could be a stack of books going this way and a stack of books going that way. So when you color in the negative space, it looks like books on a shelf or books stacked up on top of each other. EM 144, kind of like a swatch. EM 139, I thought this would be kind of cool as fish scales. EM 142. EM 140, again, this could be a stack of books, a bookcase. And EM 141. So we're going to use one of them, but I also wanted to, maybe we'll do that first. I wanted to show you, I was using this morning, I think it was Jam Tint, and how pretty it looks on a piece of paper. So I'm going to use that as well. But let's, okay, I'm going to use these 2 stamps from Sizzix, 666592. This one is called Cosmopolitan Petals. This one's called Cosmopolitan Uptown, 666591, just in case anybody wants them. And I'm going to grab a piece of paper. Let's move those out of the way for a second. And I'm going to get these out. I think what I will do is probably just use one of these inks because they're still out. This one is Summer Sky. I'll use the clean side of the paper. I'm going to try and get it lined up a bit. Oh, maybe I didn't put ink over here. I'm just be more generous with the ink. Okay. Let's see how I did. Did pretty decently. Okay, let's move that one out of the way. And I'm going to use this one. And looks like I lost a bunch of viewers too, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's find, maybe I'll go with this one, Rainforest. It's probably about there. Okay, not too bad. As a guess for a straight line. Oops. Let's move that out of the way as well. Move it that way. Okay. Hi Norma. Hi Andrea. Got a circle punch. Darn, it doesn't go in the middle, so I'm going to cut my cardstock so that I'm not lopsided. I would have used a punch, but I did a die, but I didn't grab one, and that punch was right there. There we go. So my circle's kind of in the middle now. Let me just ink the edges. Get another piece of cardstock. And let's grab one of Seth's stamps. I think I'm going to go with this one, EM 143. Hey Lisa. Okay, and grab cappuccino. And I don't want this to be so dark, so I'm going to stamp off a little bit. Managed to get the other side dirty. So it's kind of neutral. So I can put that underneath here, and I was thinking I could put a flower or a butterfly would be kind of cool through there. I'm going to put a band on here. Let me grab my butterflies. that one's too bright. Maybe something like that. I just thought that was kind of fun to have a little bit of a different background in the opening. So if you're making a specimen card, rather than have it white, it would be nice to have a little bit of a textured stamp behind. So I thought that would be kind of fun. I'm not going to glue it down because I want to use something else as well. But my intent was to do this and have the butterfly poke up. So the background is a bit textured. This butterfly is a little big for showing that. Let's see if I've got a smaller one handy. Right, so you can see that through there. Right, and you know, you could do some words or whatever here. But I liked that idea of using his stamps as a textured background that way, just something plain and simple. But what I really wanted to show you was, let me just move that out of the way. Let's move that out of the way. This skeleton, let me grab this skull. So all I've done is wet the tissue so that it can pull away and give me a nice edge on that. And then I'm going to glue him down here. And I'm going to use some of my matte medium. You can use any kind of glue, but this one works for me. It works really well if I have a brush. Okay. So if anybody's joining me for class tomorrow, all the Zoom codes have gone out. If you didn't get one, let me know and I can resend it. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit of this on top to get the edges down. Okay. You could use a glue stick. I used up my glue stick and haven't been embossed with the machine or with powder, Vicky. It doesn't matter. I've done both, yes. Just drying that powder. Yes, you can do that. So let's get the jam. I'll show you the piece that I did this morning when I came in. I'm having a bit of a rough week, so I had to do some journaling this morning before I started work. I got here an hour early, so I could do that. Actually, I'm just going to paint the whole thing. Nothing wrong with having a purple skull for Halloween. Anyway, so I pulled out some tissue this morning in the tints, and it just came together beautifully with the tissue. And it's the way that the shading is on the tissue. Maybe I'll just leave the teeth white. I'm going to dry that, and I'm going to come in with another color on here. And this time I'm going to use some foxglove with it. So the package that has my All in Create in it, investigation has now been opened to try and locate the package. So hopefully I'll find out more tomorrow. In the meantime, I've reordered everything in the hopes it'll get here quickly. So sorry if you guys are waiting for something. Now I'm just going to add a bit of shadow on top of that and see what it looks like. So it gives it more of a gray look, obviously. Hello, shadow is gray. But layering them looks really, really good. And I thought he would look really nice on, let me dry him and come over top with gray again. He would look really nice on top of this paper and make a couple of memory decks cards. So I'm going to come over again with some jam. So I'm just making them a little darker. Okay, let's put that in water. Dry them and cut them out. Yeah, the paints are really good, aren't they? No, Chantel, I haven't been lucky with packages lately, but it's not just me. Everybody has got problems. But he looks really good. Let me see if I can find, let me, just going to see if I don't think I wrote on that page, but let me just see. Okay. So look how nicely the tint's colored on that, right? I just used the two. I used the foxglove and the jam. Just wipe that on myself. Here and here. But look how, because of the shading on the tissue paper, it just looks fantastic. It looks really, really good. So anyway, I thought he would be good. Let's cut him out. And I only put it on the tissue paper so that it would be more stable. And he's easy to cut out. Doesn't he look good? Just a very good skull. Let me round this a bit more. I just think he's a really nice skull. So let's find a paper that he might look good on for a memory decks card. Might look good on that one. Oh, I kind of like this at the bottom. So let's pull that out. Oh, I like that one too. And I actually like the black, but I think I'm going to go with this one. I kind of like that, and we can add some other things. Like I want to put a spider on his head and stuff. So let me grab my memory decks cards and I'll cut them out. I think I'll just go with that one, make it easy. happy with that one. Cut it out, I'll be right back. So what you can't see from that one is there's a nice stitching line around the top. You can just about see it, right? It's a nice little stitching line. Okay. So I would put him off center like that. Let's see what else they've got with this paper that I can cut out. I've got bone rejuvenation, tonic. Now I can't even speak. So the Allison Balmer stamp class, I'm going to try and get on the calendar for next week, so I'll email all of you that one. I know what I'm going to do, I just have to make sure I have the substrate that I need. Okay, so that. Let's go with this one. I do need a spider. Let's see if I've got a spider handy that I can grab. If not, I'll have to do that afterwards. Something like that could be good. But I really want a nasty spider on his head, and there isn't one to cut out here. I know I have a die set, but I don't think I have it handy. Let's see. Oh, let me look at my Halloween bucket. Hold on, I'll be right back for that. Some good stickers and stuff in here. There may be a nice, there could even be a spider on a rub-on. Oh, there you go. I definitely like him with the spider. Oh, by the way, this tissue paper is from Paper Artsy. It's PT01 if anybody's interested in getting any. They have the image I showed you earlier. My goal actually is to use up the whole sheet. And it has a whole bunch of fish and mechanical things and cars and butterflies and bugs and a moon and all kinds of really good stuff all over it. And you get 4 sheets in the pack. So let's see what else is in here. Do I want to bring in a bit of orange maybe? It's a bit bright, that orange. I feel it should be more of a vintage orange. Got a bingo card that's good though. Selena, because you like Halloween, that's why. Where'd the little card go that I had here? And let's see what else we've got. I see a little spider in here as well. He could be a little bingo. What do you call that bingo dauber thing? No, too white. This is a pack of Tim Holtz's ephemera. I just always get them and then throw them in here. Along with other things of ephemera that I've had. Let's see, maybe a poison label as well. There we go. How about something like that? I think that's good. Considering the time, it is very good because I gotta glue this down, otherwise we won't get done. I think maybe I'll pop that up. Ink edges. And put poison label, maybe right here. And pop it up on the other end. There you go. Okay, and it's 5:29. It is, Michelle, because I lost the earring back you gave me. And I also lost the bead that I had. So it is falling apart. Little green lime green would be nice. That's a good idea. Let me see if I can find something lime green in here after the live, because we're at time. So anyway, there we have that. And then I had this idea. I think it would be nicer in vintage colors. But I kind of like that idea of using that as a background through the window, Seth's stamp. And I've lost the butterfly since, but I'll find him. So there you go. All right, guys. Thanks for watching me, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.